Psalms chapter 90, verse 4. For 1,000 years in our sight are put as yesterday when it is past, and as they watch in the night. Rock the house, rock the outside, rock the house, rock the outside, rock the house, rock the outside, rock the house, rock the outside. Calling La, Hayno, Abano, Yahweh, Bashim, Abshah, Bashim, Kadash, Bashim. And we're going to all praise to our power, our Father, Yahweh, Bashim, Abshah, Bashim, Kadash. So we're honored to make us Israel as well. You know what I'm saying? See, brother, I'm going to lay this out, Dr. Yahweh, Abshah, Bashim, don't select you, that's like this, how the day is. All right, the 94 for 1,000 years in our sight are put as yesterday, and when it is past, and it is watched tonight. Right? I'm making this video to pretty much show that the realm that we're in, we're nowhere near the spiritual world, right? All right. Everything, this is like clockwork to the Most High. Do you know how fast, if you was in the spirit world, you would be looking down on earth and be like, the earth is moving. Wouldn't that like the scripture says in Isaiah? All right, the time, there's a huge time, there's a huge time difference, man. There's a huge time difference. All right, and the scripture kind of give you a time dilation. All right, it gives you a ratio. Right, 1,000 years. 1,000 years to us is 1 day to the Lord. All right, being 1 day with the Lord, that's 1,000 years on earth. All right, the time dilation. Really, they did that. You know, the scripture like Psalms. You got Apostle Peter, because pretty much the Apostle Peter, Peter chapter 3, he reiterates what King David did in the Psalms. All right. Reiterates with, because pretty much the Most High, there's no time with the Most High. He's the action of days. All right, that's because Yahweh Shai, he's the out. Because Yahweh Shai, because pretty much time started with Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is the beginning of creation. He's the Alpha and Omega. All right, he's the beginning. All right, Yahweh created Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh gave Yahweh Shai the blueprint to create everything else. Yahweh Shai is he's the only begotten of the Heavenly Father, the Alpha and Omega. He's the ending because he's going to end this world and bring immortality on earth. So he's going to pretty much destroy it because Yahweh Shai is going to destroy time. All right, like he'll pretty much make Israel immortal. All right, because when you're immortal, you're subject unto time. All right, meaning like it's hard to explain. Like it says, what is it, man? Pretty much, we're going to get all this stuff in the kingdom, man. All right? All that knowledge and wisdom, understanding of how everything is in the kingdom. But if you can receive it through the Spirit, when you are mortal, you're subject unto time, man. Matter of fact, if we look at this word mortal, all right? Check out. Mortality is the condition of being subject to death. Now we know death is just a transition to the spirit world. All right? Death is just a transition to the spirit world because by the fall of the spirit world, it overrides the physical world. All right? Because, the Most High, he's sitting on the throne in the spirit world, and he's the Ancient of Days. Like the scriptures gave you like they say, like 1,000 years on earth, 1 day to the Lord, right? Really, when you went to create, there's no such thing as time when you think about it. The Most High, time is like the Most High, like I said, the Most High, set the foundation of the earth and accomplished pretty much the bounds of time. It's pretty much the time is set, play out, because the earth is like a show. Like you got a show, you got the show, you got the showcase, you got the opening act, you got this. They're all pinpointed at a certain time. Well, in the heaven, in the spirit world, it doesn't, everybody, like when the Lord, because that's why it's the Spirit of the Lord, man. Because you can't understand. Nobody should request the Lord because you can't value the Lord, man. You can't search him out. You can't fully explain the Lord Yahweh by Shalom Shah. This is Isaiah 55 and 6. So like Isaiah 55 and 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, still Yahweh. Whereas the heavens are higher than the earth. Right? The angels, they're in the spirit world, right? So they're around the Most High Yahweh. And they're on a whole other frequency right now. Because we need more bodies on earth. And I'm gonna say a couple stuff. I don't want to kind of jump the gun, but the angels, they looking at like it's like like in the spirit they looking at like insects, because I'm gonna read this. Isaiah 5:8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. But the heavens are high, the earth are always high, your ways, my thoughts, your thoughts. Come. I'm going to say they're like grasshoppers. The heavens and the earth are grasshoppers. This is Isaiah 40 and 22. Isaiah 40 and 21. Have ye not known? Have ye not heard? And have been told from the beginning? Have you not understood from the foundation of the earth? It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, right? Because the earth is the Lord's footstool. Right? And the inhabitants thereof, right? The inhabitants in the earth. There are as grasshoppers. Right? Because when you look at bugs, you're like, that's bugs, bugs. They move and they quit. Little bugs, they move and they quit. They die. I just say like the lifespan of them, like the time dilation on Earth. They say the lifespan of a fly is like 28 days. Like the lifespan of a dog, pet dog, right? Is like they say dog years because pretty much a dog compared to a human is pretty much do like 15 to 16 years human life. But the dog lives 15 to 16 years. Like 15 years, like baby, baby, like that puppy and baby, right? They go to like 15, 16. That teenager or 15, 16, that dog, teenager, 15, 16. No, that dog is like 8, or 9. We want to give you an example of time dilation. And also time dilation, every like a fly or a dog or a person, different things. You receive life different. You see, you receive life different. So just like how we receive life, the Most High, Yahweh in the heavens, Yahweh Shai, the angels, they don't look at life the same way as we. They're immortals. They're in a whole other frequency, a whole other vibration, man. You see? In Isaiah 40:22, it is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth and the heavens are a ground, right? This is meaningful, like say that grasshopper, like a bug, like kill a bug, so it's nothing, like a little more, there's an ass, most of we never there's an ass. So this thing is meaningful, but also applies with time dilation and how we receive the work, and also, the elect, the whole elect, because there are, there's a hope for elect. We were hoping to be part of that elect. We were hoping that. But the actual elect, all right, and we don't know if we're the actual elect. We could be. That's why we're the elect. But the elect, the remnant, and the rest of the world receives the elect. Look to the Holy Spirit, receives the world differently, and goes through life, sees life differently than the rest of the world. And we're on a whole other time and time dilation. That's why I said, Matthew 3:22, for the elect, the days shall be shortened. You see? Example. So Isaiah 42:2, it is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers. Right? They stretch about the heavens and they curtain it and spread them out and they tent the dwelling, right? They stretch out the heavens and the right, meaning Because Esau thinks he can actually search out the heavens. No, you can't search out the Lord is constantly expanding the heavens. It's always constantly new planets, new worlds. All right, and that's the case, and that shows you that there's going to be many messages in kingdom. There's going to be, we're not just going to be here we're not just going to be here on Eden. All right, we're going to spread abroad. I mean, if you don't know what Eden is, that's the actual name of the so-called called planet Earth. The actual name of the planet Earth, the Earth's name is called Eden or Adon, which means planet of paradise, because the whole planet or the whole Earth is a paradise. All right, and then you had the Garden of Eden. You had Eden, and then you had the garden. Like there I got my mansion. There the mansion of Colonial Olive. And then you got I'll call my mansion. Let's say I call my mansion. Paradise, right? Call my mansion Lovely Paradise. All right, so the mansion is called Lovely Paradise, and I have a garden. I have actual garden on the side of the mansion, right? So the garden of Lovely Paradise, right? So it's an actual garden, pleasant. So it's actually sweet spot of it's got Lovely Paradise mentioned, and you got the garden. So that's how the garden is like the garden of which is the land of Israel. That was like the best place in the paradise. So it's all right. It's not that they're probably let's get back to it, man. All right. So Isaiah 40, I just read there, right? So so we're like grasshoppers to the Lord Yahweh shout now. All right. So the time is on the time on the whole of the limit. Also, what I want to say is when I just read Psalm 9, read it again. All right. That's why you might think, well, damn, why? No, we're on the whole, we're moving. We're actually moving fast. Psalm 9, for 1,000 years in the sight of way. Because in the spirit word of the Lord, he got things in motion, it's moving. All right? Psalm 9, for 1,000 years in the sight. Or when yesterday, when it was fast, it's watching the night. And if you don't know, like I was breaking down the spirit the other day. All right, like I said, 1,000 years the days in the Lord, right? So do the math. All right, 1,000 years is pretty much you got 1,000 years on earth, pretty much 24 hours on the days in the Lord. So you got 1,000 years, 24. You cut that in half. What to have 1,500? What's half of a day, 24 hours, and the whole full day and night. All right, so cut that in half is 12. 512. All right, so you okay for an hour. 42 years on 40. Let me say it clear. 42 years on earth is 1 hour to the Lord. Say it again. 42 years on earth, roughly give or take, on the estimation. 42 years on earth is an hour in the spirit world. All right, 42 years on earth is an hour in the spirit world. All right, 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes in the spirit world. Let's break it down. 2 years. Got right. So 21 years, right? It's 22 divided. I did the math. 22 divided by 21. But also I was in the first because dilation do it. 7 years on earth. By default, because 7 years on earth, I'm jumping anyway. But 7 years on earth is 10 minutes in the spirit world. All right, so we got 21 years on earth is 30 minutes in the spirit world. About 14 years on earth is 20 minutes in the spirit world. Right, 7 years on earth. 7 years on earth. 7 years on earth is 10 minutes in the spirit world. 14 years on earth, right? 14 years on earth, 20, because so you know, 7, I did. I was going backwards, and I was able to do 4. You know, I was way too backwards, and I was able, and I got to 7, right? Put you right about 7. And I was able to do, and I was able to do 10, right? Right about, like 10, divided by, no, it's like 60, yeah, 60 divided by 60, because 60, like, yeah, I got 60, yeah, because I was doing it, you know, I was doing it with earth, SALACHYA. All right, I don't want to make you too long blood. All right, I got 6 from the, because 60 minutes in an hour, 60 minutes in an hour, right? Pretty much, the hour spiritual. So, we do use earth, 1 hour spiritual. Hours all the way to 4. You know, which is 2 hours a day. The day still was starting at 13. So that's why I was able to 42 divided by 6 is 7, and then divided by 6 10. So 7 years on earth is 10 minutes still. 14 years, 7 times 2. 14 years on earth, 20 minutes still. 7 times 3, so 21 years, 21 years on earth is 30 minutes still. Now, so on so forth. 7 times 4, 28 years on earth. It's 40 minutes still. All right? 7 times 5, 35 years on earth. Right? Or 6 times 5, 50. So 35 years on earth is 50 minutes. Go by 10. So times 50. So, right? 7 times 6, 42. 7 times 6, 42 years on earth. 50 minutes for an hour. And I got the hour. By 1,000 divided by 4. 41.7. Right up to 42. But we, you know, and then, you know, you do it. And also, you need to go a little, you need to go a little further. You need further down if you want to. Because, you know, I was able to go further down. What is it? 7 months on earth. It's 7 months, and I was able to get a minute. I was able to count out it. 7 months. 7 months on earth is 1 minute in spirit world. All right? 7 months on earth is actually an actual minute in spirit world. So it ain't. You think that the Lord is no? We're actually moving fast. We're actually moving fast. That's why I say, what is 1,000 years to eternity? All right? Because the Most High is eternal. SALACHYA 18, verse 9 says, the number of a man days at the most are 100 years, and that's nothing. That's not even instructed to the Lord. That's nothing. That's literally nothing. The Lord can't even see that, man. Like, that's like a blink of an eye. That's like the Lord, like, let's say the Lord blink. And he gonna miss it, man. He'll say nothing, he'll miss it. But it's like a blink, that's nothing. 100 years is nothing to the Lord, man. It's not even a blink. Right? It says, verse 10, as a drop of water into the sea, and a gravestone in comparison of the sand, so are 1,000 years to the day of eternity. Right? You know? Therefore, Yahweh is patient with them and pour forth his mercy upon them. And the Most High is eternal, man. He's everlasting. The ancient of days, man. Daniel said, I saw the ancient of days sit. Because, man, Daniel 7:9, and I beheld till the throne was cast down, and the ancient Now let's look at where ancient is. I want to look at where ancient.
Strong's H6268. Attique. Attique.
Right. That's right. I'm gonna